What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday morning here, getting started, and I'm already got 250 shares short here on IMPX. I'm looking for a move back down here to the $4 area. This is a reverse split. It's up really on just the idea that it was a reverse split. So you can see previously looking at the chart here, this stock has just been heading lower, and it's just not a pretty chart. So the stock overall has just been heading lower. This is a reverse split there, up there to the almost $6 area this morning. So looking here for some pullback. I'm liking to get down to the $4 area. Would be nice. So we'll see what happens here. But normally these reverse splits just end up selling off and getting crushed by shorters that know that this is a reverse split. And we'll see what happens there at open. So there we go. Market open here on INPX. Looking for this pullback here. Trouble here. So IMPX just not doing what I wanted to do. Wasn't crashing. I was hoping for that $5 break. It was looking like it wanted to crash pre-market, but now it's kind of holding that $5 area. We get another 250 there, trying to get there at 250 at 555. So watching this area right here, 550 area, needed this 550 area to break. I think we're gonna get this move down lower here. It's trying. It wants to go. See this pullback. It's getting a little fishy here. People are kind of keeping it up right here. Getting really tight here, expecting some kind of move either down or up at this point. So you can see how tight it's getting. The range is getting really tight. Been this like triangle right here. So either gonna have to cover here for a loss, or hopefully this is gonna crack to the downside. Just watching level 2 here. So I'm jumping out of it. It looks like it's going to squeeze up there on me. So I'm just going to walk away from INPX there. And the volume's just not there. There's some other stuff going on. So let's go on to the next one. OCLR making a move up to the 670s. Pulling back here. Trying to get 1,000 here on this pullback there at the 652 area. So I got the rest there. I got the 1,000 there at 652. Let's see if this can get moving here. Got that support there at the 648 area. A big seller sitting there at 660 still, holding it down. That 660 seller just sitting there. Oh, and there he goes through. Boom! Look at that explosion. Up there at a 668 now. There it goes. Wow. Again, that another seller there at 670. So INPX squeezing up there to 630. The volume just not there. There's only 168,000 shares traded. Should have just stayed away. Should have got out here at this point. Was being a little stubborn. Was telling myself, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient here. I'm going to be patient. But the volume just was not there. And look at this. As soon as that volume kicked in, it started moving. And should have got out a lot faster there. I just wasn't being a little stubborn and being greedy. And you can see I ended up paying the price for it. I'll try to jump in here on the TVIX here on this dip. See if we can't get a rip up. You can see a big massive sell off here. So let's see if we can get a rip on this. So jumping out of it there, just not working out again. So 2 trades this morning, not working out. Was thinking that we might get a bounce there on TVIX, but we didn't get the bounce that we needed for this to get moving back up. The overall S&P 500 up there at 265 area. Looking like it was having some trouble there, but it's just going on up now. So we'll give us a chance here, see if this VIX wants to do something later on. Jumping in here short on OCLR. There's a lot of sell pressure there at the 669 area. Let's see if this can't pull back some. Look for that 660 area. Oh, what? Wow, that was insane. So I went to cover on this pullback here. So instead of getting filled, so I got filled at 667 when I thought I was getting filled at 655. Instead of making $100 there on INPX, ended up making $10. So you can see why it was so important to get out of VIX once it started really crashing there. Look at it, down there to 882 now. So I got in there at the $11 area and jumped out there at the 1050. Once the SPY started to really crank, and now you can see it down there to $8. So you can see how volatile, how crazy these stocks move. And you got to be very quick to jump in and out. ARGS crashing here. Not going to jump out of this. See if we can find some support, bounce back up. Give it a second here. Pulled back down to that 9 EMA there on the 1-minute chart. So we'll see if we can find some support, bounce back up here for a better exit before jumping out of this panic. So jumping out there, it's just not bouncing. Taking a look at the overall market, the VIX right now, TVIX, down there to $8, bouncing back up there to 1050. That's what we were hoping for earlier, hoping for that bit of a bounce there, but just a little bit too early. You can see, from $8, it jumped all the way up there to 1050. Getting in here at $11 might get that move up to $12 really quickly. and then pull back. Would have been a nice little dollar move there, but just not happening. And then ARGS still bouncing around here. 243 area. It's looking like it wants to go. So INPX doing a little bit of a squeeze here up to that 640 area, then pulling back down there to the 540. So boom, boom, all around, just not in the right place. Should have just stayed away from this one in the first place. That was just too low a volume. Jumping here on TVIX, giving it one more try here. The market's kind of pulling back here. See if we get this break over $11. See if I can get filled there. 11.25. There we go. Out at 11.25. A little bit of profit back on the pockets there. Getting in there. So it looks like the overall market's about to go red here. About to get a full dollar move here on TVIX. And there it is. Up there to $12. So TVIX up there to $13 now. So getting one more trade here on TVIX. Looking for this break over $14. Let's see if we're going to get it here. I'm going to take it 14, 10 area if I can get up there. Overall market still pulling back here. Looking for this break over 14. Let's do it right here, right now. Take a profit there at 14.10. Beautiful. So jumping in here at, what did I jump in at? Jumped in here at, so I jumped in there at 13.43. Got that move up to the 14.10. It's going to put me a little bit greener on the day. It's going to help me out there. So now I'm up. So now I made $127 there on TVIX, $15 there on OCLR, and then a little bit red there on OCLR. And then INPX, ARGS, couple stocks just all over the place today. You can see it's been a wild morning so far. OCLR, I thought it had the potential to move, and then INPX just down there to 490. So I really just needed to, I think in the future, if I'm going to play these kind of reverse split type of stocks, really just need to wait for a very kind of volatile or big jump kind of thing. You know, maybe this was the entry here at open there at the 590 area. And then OCLR, now it's just kind of stuck there at the 666 area. I ended up getting out on this kind of break of the support there. I think the overall market's just taking everything down with it. But you can see, oh, there it is. TVIX up there to 1447 now. So big old move there. Wild. Crazy to see. I think the overall market's pulling back even more here. You can see the SPY pulling back down there. 262 now. Let's see if we're going to get that drop all the way down there to 257 area. So looking for this break over 15 on TVIX. Overall market's pulling back here. Pulling back hard. So I think we might get a little pop over 15. Taking one more little trade there on TVIX. So you can see making $175 there on TVIX. These trades there on INPX, ARGS, I mean, they shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have happened. That's really all I can say about that. So I think on that note, you know, I'm gonna call it a day there, being up. So I think on that note, you know, being down $450 on the day, I might just walk away and call it a day there. Kind of just, you know, almost 11 o'clock. Couple stocks this morning just getting me there, but I think we're gonna walk away and edit this video up and talk to you guys later on. And I think I'm just gonna walk away and come back tomorrow with a fresh mind, fresh state of mind. I think it's really, you know, obviously it's hard to see, you know, OCLR bouncing off that support there that I had triggered, but I think, you know, really, if I had a better entry, maybe I could have held this one longer, but I was kind of worried that 666 might break. The overall market's kind of crashing and then pull it all down with it. Look at it up there to 680 now. So I was smart to look for that pullback. Got a good entry there on that pullback. You know, I probably could have waited maybe for that pullback to the 666 area to that support, testing that. But you know, looking for that pullback in general is not a bad idea. And then you know, INPX down there to 470 now. So INPX doing exactly what the plan. So INPX doing exactly how I. So INPX doing exactly that I. So INPX doing exactly what I had planned. You know, I really wanted that move down there below $5. There it is down there to 470 now, 475. But I really just didn't want to hold through, you know, this type of squeeze type of setup. And, you know, hindsight's 2020. Looking back at it now, it's like, hey, I could have, you know, held through this. I could have held through it. It'd been easy. But there it is down there to 479. So part of it. Tomorrow morning, come back. Fresh outlook, fresh ideas. And we'll see what happens then. Maybe once the market kind of figure out what it wants to do, if it stops going down and up and all around, it might be a better day tomorrow. But I think overall today, just the volatility, the market's just going all over the place. So Look at that. Taking profit at a good time there on TVIX for this move over 15. From 15, it dropped down there to 13.20. So sometimes you get lucky, and looks like I got lucky on that one. So I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to walk away, and I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Talk to you soon.